My name is Stephanie Chiorean, and I'm an environmental staff scientist and planner at the Philadelphia Water Department. I work specifically in the Green Stormwater Infrastructure Planning team. My work is mainly about green stormwater infrastructure strategic planning, program development, and guiding public and private green stormwater infrastructure. I do this in a number of ways to really leverage the green infrastructure efforts in Philadelphia towards multiple community benefits, and really we're trying to advance equity and climate resilience through those processes as well. PWD's school program really grew out of the Green State Clean Waters plan and program. A lot of our goals are really focused around maximizing stormwater management, but we also want to emphasize adding as much surface vegetation as possible. We've been most successful in implementing rain gardens through our stormwater grant program, which incentivizes non-residential property owners across the city to incorporate stormwater management on their properties and get a reduction on their bill, but also use that as a leverage point to bring in other funding and create fully transformed schoolyards. The school district is really trying to understand, the distribution of greenscapes, so any type of greening in a schoolyard. So understanding that would also help figure out where the gaps are. There are many schools that don't have green spaces. To date, we've engaged with over 40 school district schoolyards to guide some kind of implementation for green infrastructure. Locally, my vision is really to see every single schoolyard in Philadelphia have green space. We have hundreds of schools in Philadelphia, and so we have a lot more to go. Schoolyards are often a sea of asphalt or concrete. There's not much to do. It's really hot. They're not a reflection of learning. Really, they're not great places to be. These types of projects really bring green space to neighborhoods where there might not be as much green space available. These projects are focused on addressing combined sewer overflows and reducing pollutants from stormwater. But at the end of the day, it really changes these spaces completely. It's not just about the place being transformed, but also it's about each individual student's experience, as well as the community. I'd like to see schoolyards really take center stage as part of different types of federal policies and funding. There's actually a Living Schoolyards Act that is trying to bring funding from the federal level to really transform schoolyards exactly in the way that we're talking about. There's a ton of federal funding available now, and so even that I think can really be targeted towards schoolyards and communities, of course. That's something that I would love to see elevated and really messaged in a way that can get the funding that is needed for these schoolyard transformations.